Hey guys, I am that Death Gamer 397 and welcome to another episode of WWE Talk. So last night, Wrestlemania Night 1 happened, and overall it was freaking awesome. The start was terrible. So we're going to do a quick WrestleMania recap for Night 1, and I'll upload a video tomorrow for a WrestleMania Night 2 recap as well. So to start, WrestleMania started off with Becky G singing America the Beautiful. And I'll say it was a good performance by her. Next we had The Miz welcoming everyone to WrestleMania, and he's got a guest with him, Snoop Dogg. Holy crap, that was awesome, just seeing Snoop Dogg standing in the middle of the ring with his own title. That title was awesome. And they had a little chat, they talked a little bit about stuff. And, and I don't even remember what they talked about, but yeah. In the first match, which kicked off WrestleMania, Austin Theory versus John Cena. If you watch that match, you will know that it was bullshit. It was 100% a bullshit match with a bullshit ending. Theory, you still suck. The only way you win now, most of the time, is by cheating. That is not what a United States champion is about. A United States champion is about doing matches fairly, giving people opportunities, being charismatic. And right now, the crowd hates you. I can tell, like, most of the WWE universe hates you from the stuff I see on Instagram, the crowd's reaction to WrestleMania. By the way, WrestleMania had 80,000 people last night. Holy crap, what a record. But yeah, Austin Theory won. He beat John Cena by pinfall. After the referee got kicked, Theory gave Cena a low blow, hit his finisher, pinned him, and won. So theoretically, John Cena should have won. Up next, we had the Street Profits versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders and Alpha Academy in a men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. That match was also pretty damn good, actually. It was a great performance by all 8 of these men. It was overall a great match. And if you saw that match, then you'll know that obviously the Alpha Academy didn't win. And Braun Strowman and Ricochet did not win. And the Viking Raiders did not win. That's right, the Street Profits won because Angelo Dawkins literally knocked down Braun Strowman. Holy crap, that moment was impressive. I have no idea how he did that, but what a move. Up next we got Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. And Logan Paul had a giant Prime bottle by his side. I think it was a blue bottle. I'm not sure what the flavor is. Regardless, I don't care. But if you didn't see it, then the person in the giant Prime bottle I thought was R-Truth at first, actually. And now I was like, oh wait, I couldn't remember his name until I saw it on Instagram. I'm like, oh, that's KSI. That's right. My God, what a surprise though. I was really shocking to see, actually. But I think the best part was when Logan Paul was on the turnbuckle and Rollins was on the table. And KSI was right next to the announcement was right next to the announce table by Rollins. And Logan Paul drank the Prime drink, spit it up, and that was a perfect time for Rollins to move out of the way and pull KSI onto the table for Logan Paul to frog splash KSI instead of Seth Rollins. That was a nice move by Rollins. And if you saw that, then you know that Rollins won the match. Up next, we had Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. That match was pretty good, actually. They all did a great job performing. Let's see. Right, I'm looking at a Wrestlemania thing online because I don't fully remember what happened. Everything. A short-term memory is crap at the moment. Anyways. But the one thing that I really like about Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus is Lita. She can still pull off some impressive moves. And if you did not see that match, then you would not know that Damage Control lost. Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus won. Then we got Bad Bunny is shown joining the Spanish announced team for the next match, which was Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Now, that match was actually pretty great. I remember most of it. At least I remember some of the main points of that match. The main thing that I remember was, this thing is not as specific as you'd expect. But Dom's entrance was just him showing up in a prison van. Like, why? You spent like 20 hours in a holding cell, no less. He spent 20 hours on a holding cell and he still takes on that gimmick. But Rey Mysterio's entrance was bad. He came out, he was driven down to the ring by Snoop Dogg. And he was they were in a low rider, and Eddie Guerrero's theme song was playing, which was with Eddie Guerrero's entrance. Which made this way to Rey's entrance song, but it started off with Eddie Guerrero's theme song, which was just memories. Everyone was literally, I'm pretty sure everyone was chanting Eddie. The one thing that I actually liked was Rey whipping Dominic with his belt. Dominic, you are a self-centered, unappreciative douchebag. Respect your family. The one thing that really ticked me off was Dom throwing a drink on his sister. Like, okay, I guess I missed that part where Dominic got a slap from Angie. Wow. The one thing that does not surprise me was that the Judgment Day came down to try and interfere in the match, but Priest and Balor tried to interfere, but Legado del Fantasma, which is Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro, and who was it? Joaquin Wilde, that's right. Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro. At first, I did not like them because of Zelina Vega. I never liked Zelina Vega, to be honest. But upon her debut, I did not like her. But they have honestly earned my respect lately. And yeah, that includes Zelina Vega. She's been trying to kick Rhea Ripley's ass lately, and she's actually done a pretty good, impressive job at it. Although she's failed more than succeeded, but regardless, the winner of that match was Rey. Rey beat Dominic by pinfall with the LWO neutralizing the Judgment Day, and Bad Bunny prevented Dom from cheating with a steel chain. Bad Bunny saw the steel chain, took the headset off, walked over and just grabbed it and was just like, nah. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Bad Bunny, respect. Up next, we got Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Now, that match was pretty incredible, actually. Just the way both of those superstars wrestled and showed off their moves in the ring. My God. That was a long match, actually. Rhea Ripley definitely performed some impressive moves, especially that superplex that caused Charlotte to land on her face, just like... I could demonstrate with my action figures, but they're currently buried in my closet. I really need to clean out my fucking closet. Yeah. Anyway. Charlotte definitely countered some, Charlotte definitely did a great job countering and defending Ripley's moves, but unfortunately it wasn't enough because Rhea. Okay, so this was towards the end of the match for the win. Okay, for the win, Rhea Ripley shoved Charlotte Okay, so first Rhea hit Charlotte. Charlotte hit a spear, but she hit a spear and it was like 1, 2, and Rhea kicked out that close before the referee's hand hit the ground. And then Rhea did her Ripley head kick, was answered by an even bigger one from the champ, and then Charlotte started to lock in the figure 4 length lock, but Rhea grabbed the ropes quickly, and Charlotte was bleeding. Charlotte was actually bleeding from the bridge of her nose. So she hit it. So she went up to the corner, and she brought Rhea up, but Rhea put the champ. She pushed Charlotte face first into the top of the turnbuckle. Then Rhea went off to the side and just like ha 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 ha. Then Rhea went up, grabbed Charlotte, delivered the riptide, I guess the avalanche riptide, to become the new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. So congratulations, Rhea Ripley. You definitely deserve this reign. It's about freaking time. And we have Byron Saxton, who talked to Theory, who says he made Cena believe. Believe what? That you can win by cheating? And then The Miz and Snoop Dogg announced the attendance for WrestleMania. 80,497 people. And Snoop suggests Miz should have a match. And he advised they sound open challenge, but no one answered. So who comes out? Pat McAfee. So McAfee came out and the match happened. He got a little help from George Kittle, whoever that is. I don't even know who that is. Let's check real quick. George Kittle. Oh. He's a member of the San Francisco 49ers. Makes sense. There should be a lot of celebrities at Hollywood WrestleMania. Anyways, Pat McAfee won that match. And Lil Uzi Vert made an appearance to perform Just Wanna Rock. And that was actually a really good performance. That was actually the first time I've ever heard Lil Uzi Vert sing, and I liked that song. That was a good performance by him. So great job, Uzi. Great job. Seriously, great job. What was the name of that song? Just a little more. The lyrics, it was just so catchy. It was just, everything was just so catchy and in tune. It was great. The lyrics matched perfectly. The song, awesome. Even I was just jamming out to the song myself. It was a great performance. And finally, we got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. That match was incredible. It was an incredible performance. Like, oh my God. Michael Cole reminds us that along with the personal issues, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have never won WWE Tag Team Gold, while the Usos have had more than 1,000 days of combined title reigns. Zayn and Uso have an early stare down. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso have an early stare down and exchange some words before getting to wrestling. Jey flattens Sami with a shoulder block and throws up one finger, which would be the bloodline signal. Jey grabs a side headlock but takes a Fez press from an energized Zayn, who drops a number of punches on his former ally. Zayn is elevated over the top rope and hits the floor hard, then driven into the ring post. My God, that was a hell of a match, though. Kevin Owens tried to run over to check on Sami, but the referee warned him off. As Usos kept on beating Sami. Jey just kept on beating his ass before Jimmy kicked Sami in the mouth for the apron. Jimmy Uso kept the momentum to his side on Sami Zayn's side, cracking Owens in the face so he flies from the apron, and while he's back up quickly, Zayn is in no position to tag him in. Yeah, they didn't even give Sami Zayn a chance to freaking get tagged in, or get Owens tagged in. But when Kevin Owens finally became the legal man and got tagged in, it was just like rage zoomed through his body, and he beat the hell out of the Usos. Those are my words. Some of what I'm saying is from this site. I'll post a link in the description. Yeah, I'll post a link in the description below to this site so you guys can see what this thing says. But if you guys want to see the match, I'm pretty sure everything's on YouTube now. My God, once they put Kevin Owens to that table, and he got back up and over to the corner and got tagged in, he looked so pissed off. It looked like he could strangle a fucking lion. I'm not even kidding. He looked that pissed off. So then he unleashed another beatdown on the Usos, and then they were all down, with Kevin Owens trying to get back up. He helped Zayn up to his feet, and the Usos were starting to. The crowd was just going wild most of the match. It was just wild. It was just awesome. I'm not even kidding. It was an awesome match. So then they all started brawling again, and Owens dished out super kicks to the champs, but starts eating them in return. Eating them? Are you gonna cook it, smoker, or throw them on the grill? And Sami Zayn got blasted right off the apron, and Owens was in danger. And the Usos both the Usos climbed to opposite corners, delivering the tandem splash onto Owens, and Owens kicked out at the last second. I had goosebumps the entire damn time. I was so into that match. It was awesome, for real. Then the tag went to Sami Zayn, who had Jay in his sights. The hell of a kick. He got a hell of a kick in. But Sami picked up Jay, put him against the corner, went back for another hell of a kick. Then he picked him back up again, went back to the corner, just stared him down for a second. Was just like... Then he did another hell of a kick. 1, 2, 3. We have new, undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Congratulations to both of those, man. The Usos' reign, 600-day reign, has finally come to an end. Like all great things must come to an end. But that match was literally incredible. I'd say that was the highlight of WrestleMania for sure. But anyways, I got the word that dinner was ready a few minutes ago. So that has been another segment of WWE Talk. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on WrestleMania so far? I think it's awesome. The one downside was the Theory and John Cena match. I did not like it at all. The outcome was terrible. And yes, I can talk without moving my lips. Sometimes. I was right for most of these things. And we'll see if I'm right for what's going to happen on night 2 tonight. But once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. That Def Gamer signing off.